the revenue. Cost of fire extinguish. Look, the item is less than 1,000, 2,000, isn't it? The fire extinguisher is last more than 2 years and the value is 1,005. That means this is SVA. We can claim 100% of this. Okay, let us complete this first. Okay, so in YA2022, the machine was remain idle, unused. So if you unused actually, remember, if it's, the machine is not used, okay, you must always give them notional, this is something new, notional allowance, okay, which is same as annual allowance rate. This is 20%, okay. So 60, same figure, okay. But this notional allowance is only given is the rate here, but it's not a capital, not a capital allowance. The notional is not capital allowance. But if we can prove that the machine was maintained properly before resume, because they resume business in 2023. So in that case, you can claim annual allowance. Okay. Why? Because it was maintained well. It was maintained well. If it's not maintained, then you can give them notional NA. NA is just purposely to reduce the cost, but it's not a capital allowance. Okay, notional allowance, the rate will be same as the annual allowance rate here. So what is this amount here? Balance here. Okay, so and what happened? YA 2023, you can get your AA back. That is 67,600. So this is a RE. Okay. Then how much they sold? They disposed at 160. So in YA 2024, there's a disposal value. Okay, disposal value of 160. Yeah? 160. So when the selling price is more than the residual expenditure, we call this as a balancing charge. Okay. That means you will add. Okay. You will add to your income later. Okay. So you get 92. But remember, we have to know limited to CA claim. But you can see the CA claim here is a lot, isn't it? 67 times 67, assume 70, 70, 140. This is more than that, isn't it? So we can remain this. Unless if your balance sheet charge is 200,000, yes. Okay, subject to CA claim. Your CA claim is this. Okay, I put it here. Plus this plus here. So you can see this, this plus year 22 plus year 23. If you add this, it's more than 92, isn't it? So you don't have to limit it. Okay, you don't have to limit it. Yeah. Okay, so this is the, okay, one more. Yes. Fire extinguisher. So the qualifying expenditure here is 1,005. Okay, but this can be claimed CA 100% because this is a SVA item, small value asset. So this is 1,500 and your RE will become nil. The whole amount can be only for a fire extinguisher because fire extinguisher is less than 2,000. So the fire extinguisher can deduct as a SVA. So any question for question 1? So only the rate is a problem. So what do? You make sure in the exam you know what are item eligible. So you, all these are eligible, altering also eligible, preparation, yes, you must compute the 10% rule. If it's less, then it can be part. Luckily, in this question, it's only less than 10%. So the whole thing is considered qualified expenditure. Then we can compute the IA and AA. So as usual, but in 2022, we have some sort of like temporary disuse. But temporary disuse can be claimed as CA because it is properly maintained. It is resumed in 2023. Okay, so the question goes up to 2024 where you sell. Okay, any question? Ethan, you got any question here? Ethan,
No, okay. I'm okay.
okay, good. I'm
Yeah,
relying on
just
you.
that the rates.
Rates, yes. Oh, no, man. I'll clarify the rates. If it's 14, okay. If it's 14, we just change this to 14. Okay. Okay.
All right,
Because
okay.
I might just wait for a while. Next class, maybe I will get the answer. I already put it in the WhatsApp group. So not today everybody is busy with the text explorer. For time being, I put this new heavy as a heavy machinery. Okay. Okay. Now we go for number 2. Question 2. Number 2. To serve all these available. Number 2 is about higher purchase. Higher purchase, and it's about the car. Okay. So the car price is 160. Wow, same, same figure. No. Okay. 160. So you know the qualifying expenditure for car, if it's more than 250, the qualifying expenditure will be 50,000. So remember this. So if the car is price is more than 150, limited to 50,000, or second-hand car. Second-hand car and also more than 150, the qualifying expenditure will be 50,000. So now, so in this case, you have a deposit paid. Okay, deposit as like the book. Deposit pay how much? 5,000. Okay, and the installment paid here is 2,900 for 60 months. Okay, so you at this time. Okay, so add these two. Okay, this is we consider as a higher purchase, and you less your what do you call, sorry, okay, this is the US less your cash price of the car. The cash price is 160,000. So the difference between higher purchase and also the cash price, this is what you call as a interest. So interest here you divide by 60 year. Okay, you get 316. Oh, very bad figure lah. Let me see. Hold on for a while. Is it true? Oh, 24,000, isn't it? Higher purchase. Oh, it's given. No need to do lah. We don't need to do, because we are all given here. I don't know why. Two different. Deposit here, okay, given, Higher purchase interest 24,000. So 24,000 is given, Actually, we should do another way, not this way, 24, you divide by 60, you get, is not the right answer, good answer lah. So from 2009 is the installment, and you know 400 is the interest. Okay, the balance will be capital. Okay, so this is the amount that we'll be using. Okay, so the number of installment 60, number installment 60, 24,000 is all given here. the higher purchase interest given. Actually, I thought it's another way, to do not this way, Actually, this is wrong lah. Not the way. This should the way. Maybe the interest tak bagus lah soalan. So 2009 installment 400. We just divide by the interest divided by the months 400. So between these two, this is the capital portion. Okay. So you start in April, April 2021. So how to compute? Okay, look at this. Qualifying expenditure for the car. Okay, first we have to put the deposit. Deposit, how much we pay? 5,000. Okay. I put here 5,000. And you have the installment here. The capital portion, installment capital portion is 2,005. You time with how many months here? Because you start on 1st April, isn't it? Deposit paid. Okay, the interest start in April. That means you time with how many months? Aaron? Aaron. Dah hilang kah? Nak tunggu sampai dia jawab kah? Ini ambil scan terus lari lah. Ethan, how many months here, Ethan?
You start from April, then 8 months, okay?
8 months.
Or 9.
Kira lah. You tak kira. April and December, how many months?
Oh, 9. Since
9
it's the
months.
1st of April. Sorry,
Boleh
doctor.
dapat A lah macam ni.
Oh, yo.
Ayuh, macam ni. Susah lah rasa mengajar macam ni. Ini campur dengan ini. Okay, this is. So you can get your, in YA, this YA 2021. So you can get your IA and AA. This is IA is 20%. AA, how many percent, Ethan? For car.
Is it 14, doctor?
What is it lah? Be confident in the answer.
Just now already wrong, doctor.
Ini berapa persen untuk kereta? Look at the book. Car, how much?
Hold on.
Annual allowance for car. Anyone can answer. Can help Ethan. All the Sri, Nitya Sri, brothers, sisters. That's why I don't want to do class, what you call online classes. This is the problem. I cannot share, I cannot ask. Anyone?
20%, doctor.
How much?
20.
20. Ayuh, macam ni macam mana bila saya. Okay. Okay, 5,500. Let me check. Sometimes so overlook. Okay. So now look at this. Very important. YA2022. So we have to do until 2024. Okay. Okay. Question asked for 2024. For 2024, the installment we pay 2,005 time how many months here? For year 2022. How many months, Ethan?
For 2022, is it, doctor?
2022. Berapa bulan?
12 months, doctor.
12 months. Okay. So look, this is a trick. So this is 30,000. Remember, our cost is 27. So it's only limited to 50,000. So here will be 50 minus 27. Okay. Although you pay 30,000 installment, but limited to 20. It's a double mark in the examination. So you cannot put 30,000. If you put 30,000, become 57. Because the car value limited is only 50. So 50 minus 27, although you pay 30,000, is limited to 22,500. Then we can claim IA AA, and AA. Okay, IA here is 20%, 20%, 20%. So this amount will be on 22,500. This amount on 22,500. Here will be on 27,500. So if you add these two, you get 50,000. Okay. Wah, ni footer lagi ada. Tak boleh masuk lagi kan ni? Ada. Why like that? I thought I can get this straight Excel, you know. Add footer, no need lah. Ayo. Ni apa punya Excel tak tahu lah. Okay. Never mind. So you can compute this. Okay. I cannot go to another folder, another page. I might put YA2023. In YA23, okay, this is a residual. In YA3, you only can claim AA. Although you pay, because your installment ends here. Even though you pay installment, but your AA is up to you 20% time with 50,000. That's the answer. Same thing goes for YA2024. Okay. Okay, you have 20% AA on 50,000. This is 10,000, isn't it? Oh, you apa jadi ni? I must open a new file after this. Okay, you can copy down this. Okay. So if you can add this, if you can add this, this is for Y22. This is for last year annual allowance. So here, before that, before that, you make sure here you must have the figure also here, you know. Okay, RE, 27 minus 5,500. 5,000, this is your RE. Then from here, add all this first. Sorry, for the file, problem file here. I don't know why suddenly they open this way. Okay, so your RE here will be, okay, 16,000 plus 22 minus this figure. Okay, 22, 24. Okay, I repeat, 5,000, 22, 27, the minus, you have to less your IAA, you get this is your residual value. And for 2022, you got 22,500. This is the IA. So 16 plus 22 minus 14,500, this is the balance. So this balance will be here. Apa jadi macam ni? I don't know why this file become like that corrupted. Okay, so here is 10,000, isn't it? Here also 10,000, but we have the value here. The RE value is 24,500. So you can minus here, then here 14,000 minus 10,000. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this should be the way. RE, the balance. Okay, minus your this is capital allowance, because I cannot put this here. I don't know what happened to the Excel file. I'll open a new file after this. Okay, so this 10,000. Okay, this 24 minus 10 got 14. Again for 2014 minus 10, 4,005. This is the RE. So you can take pictures if you want to. This is the first answer. If you want to take pictures, can. This is the first answer. Boleh ambil gambar. Okay, kedua. This is for the fire extinguisher. You take pictures if you want to, and this is for car. Look at the car. Okay, car 55. So 400. This is the way to calculate 5,000. You must make sure so don't have the space. Probably the Excel file. Okay, you can always look at the textbook lah, how it's been done. Okay. Okay, clear with this? Any question for question 2 for car? Before we do this question number 3. Okay. So we'll close this file. Ini tak tahu jadi apa punya file. So make sure you copy down or you open up a new file. Better open up a new file. Why lah jadi macam ni? New file. Supposed to be like this lah. Supposed to be like this, Why suddenly jadi? Okay, Okay, now question number 3. Question 3. So if you look at question 3 here, our office table is less than 2,000, isn't it? Laptop, more than 2,000. Photocopier, more than 2,000. So what do you prepare? First of all, you have to prepare for office. Office, the qualifying expenditure will be 8 unit times 1,009. Is it less than 20,000? Yes, 15. So the whole thing it become ACA 100%. So the whole thing will be deducted as a capital allowance. So your RE will be nil. That is very simple. But for laptop, okay, remember this laptop is a computer. The qualifying expenditure here is 3,800 times with 5. So 3,008 times 5, 19,000. So you can less your IA and AA. IA, remember if you look at the computer, IA is 40%. AA is 20%. It's not the normal rate. So here, 19,000 times with 40%. Then this amount. Okay, so add these two. So 90,000 minus this. So this is your RE. Okay, this is for YA. Question is for YA22. Okay, this is YA2022. So this is YA2022. So you have to prepare for YA23. 23, your AA is 20%. So the 20% is 3,800. Okay. Then this is your RE. Then in YA2024, your AA is 20%. Remember, this 40, 60, 20, 80, 100%. So this is another 3,800. Your RE, this is marks, your RE is nil. If you put RE nil, yes, you get marks. Because this laptop was bought in 22. So this is the rate, 40, 20. You can check in the book. Okay. So after that, in 2023, you can give 20%. In 2024, you get 20%, but eventually it become nil. Okay. Same thing for photocopier. Okay. Photocopier, is it less than? No, it's a photocopy machine. So photocopy, So the qualifying expenditure is not, it's more than 1,500, more than 2,000. So 9,500. As usual, you can give IA and AA. IA is 20%. How about AA? Is it 10% or 14%? Photocopier machine. We assume this machine is a big machine. It's not a small machine. So we can give 14. We can give 14. No problem. Okay. If it's a furniture fitting, 10 lah. So as usual, this is YA 2022. So you have to prepare for YA 2023, where you can give AA at a 14%. And this is YA 2023 and YA 2024 AA 14%. Aaron, are you in the class? Aaron, smart boy. Tipu kata mau datang ke kelas. Okay, nanti masuk kelas hari Ahad kena lah. Okay. So remember, so you have to complete. Okay. You have to complete. 20% year, 14% annual. Because photocopy, we put machine here. So if it's just a normal printer, then we might put this is 10. Furniture fitting is 10. Tables, okay, 10. But this photocopy machine, we can put easily 14%. Okay. Okay, that is for question 3. Okay. Now we go for question 2. Okay. Question 2, item number 1. So item number 1, okay, if you look, general machinery, isn't it? So the qualifying expenditure will be 120,000. But there's a portion, 20% for non-business. So what do? You have to do the normal calculation first. AA, okay, 120,000. AA is 20%. This is general machine. This is 14%. Okay. Okay. So this and this 2. Okay. So make sure you do your full answer first. After that, you divide into 80% and 20%. This is for official work. This is for business. This is for non-business. So the capital allowance claim will be 80% of this. So I repeat, for this question, you buy the machine at 120, write it in full first, the IA and AA. After that, you divide, split. There's a 20% for non-business. Okay, you write it, split it lah. 20%, 20%. So this is YA 2022. Okay, in January. So YA 2023 AA 114. So you get 16,800. So this one will be 13,440. Okay. Then what happened in year? Okay, this disposal in March 2025. Still have to do YA 2024 AA 14%, 16,800. So for business, it's 13,440. Okay. So this is the balance. 40 minus this. This is the RE, yeah? This is the RE, yeah? I put it in different way, yeah? RE 7,200, split. So make sure you have to do the full first. After that, for capital allowance, this is the amount they claim because only 80% are used. The non-business is 20%. So you can calculate but ignore. Lah. But this is the most important part. Then what happened in YA25, 2025, you sell at the price of how much? 55,000. So you must deduct 55,000 here. Okay, this is the selling price. So look at this. Okay. So this is the balancing charge. Okay. But this balancing charge, the problem is that the whole amount will be taxable because it is limited to CA claim. Okay. Okay. Oh no. For this type of calculation, you don't have to do that. The whole balancing charge will be taken into account. The whole thing. Okay. Although you claim, because this is a dual purpose. In Chalk FR, there's a book on this. For dual purpose, I repeat here, for balancing charge, you do not apportion. Okay, you do not apportion. But for balancing allowance, yes, you can apportion. Example, if this is the balancing allowance, this is balancing about 10,000, you can only deduct 8,000 here. Okay, 80%. Only balancing allowance, yes, a portion. Balancing charge, you do not appreciate. Just take this figure. Just take this figure as a taxable. This is the purpose of this question. Okay? Yeah, directly general agreed. Okay. Okay, the last one. Okay. You can take the picture if you want to, then you can revise. Okay, ini semua kena submit nanti ya. Okay, question 3, the office table, tables, okay. Then you have laptop, okay. You can take a picture, photocopy, okay. So no problem. Then this is for dual purpose. This is for dual purpose. Okay. And now we go for the last question here. Okay. Actually, it's very simple if you know. Okay. But every year, student doesn't perform well for this topic. Selalu tak perform. Okay, here, for filing cabinets, okay, 13 times 2,000, you get how much here? 2,000, isn't it? Not sure. So, remember, we have only limited to 20,000. So, how much? You can only, for filing, okay, you can go for 10 times 2,000. Okay, you got 20,000. So you can less ACA 100% negative 2,000. So this is 2,000. So your RE will become nil. But we bought for 26,000. So we will have one more, okay, for filing cabinets, okay, cabinets there. So for filing cabinet, we have the balance 3 times 2,000. That is 6,000. From here, we will deduct two initial allowance and annual allowance. Initial 20%. How much is annual allowance? Who can tell me? Who can tell me what is the percentage for filing cabinets? How many percent? Kalau tak habaq, saya akan tunggu sampai 12 malam. How many percent? Datang ni, kelas ini online, ada row ke tak ada row? ada niat untuk belajar ke tak, just scan terus balik kampung? Okay. What is the rate for filing cabinet? Filing filing cabinets. Untuk cabinet berapa? Ya.
10 doktor.
Yes, pandai. Siapa ni? Siapa
Zoming
yang
doktor. Zoming doktor.
Oh, Zoming. Wah, pandai Zoming. Zoming daripada Johor Bahru. Askar kan?
Ya, saya doktor.
Oh, pandai. Bagus. Selamatkan negara. Oh, selamatkan kawan-kawan. Okay. Cabinet is 10% lah. Okay. So, yang ni macam biasa. 2,000, this is 1,002. Okay, ini adalah 20%. Ni 2 kali 6, 1,002 lah. 10% means 600 kan. So, ni 1,800. So, balance here. This is your RE. This is for YA 2023. Okay, the question goes up to YA 25. Okay, so if I were you, YA 24, 25. So AA 0.10 600 time with 2. So 1,002. Faster lah. This is your RE. Lagi cepat sebab same is it? No, nothing been sold. Okay. So to 2 years here. So that's why you put AA 1 year 600, 2 years 1,002 lah. So this is fastest way. The time is running. Okay. Then you have the forklift. Okay. So forklift. Okay. I don't know why the mention heavy here. If heavy means always 20%. So forklift is not heavy actually. Okay. Now we assume this as a forklift here is 24,000. So IA and AA ni adalah 20%. Forklift you can put 14%. So will confirm the figure, the rate lah. Which one is 14, which 20? Because the word heavy. If the student read the textbook, anything heavy is 20%. If without the heavy, yes. So if we cut this, but in the final, don't worry, everything is clear. We have make sure this don't know why she did this. So I already told her, but tunggulah. Ini 14 forklift biasa lah. Forklift bukan heavy kan, heavy tapi dia bukannya for the purpose. Not heavy means like truck, transformer, whatever lah. Okay, so this is for YA 2023. Okay, 2, 3. So you can do the same thing here. YA 24 to 25. You get AA 14%. Then you time with 2 lah. And you get your RE. Sama lah. 24,000. Year will be berapa? 20% daripada 20%. 12,000 kan? 1,000. 1,000 saya pun nak kira pun susah. 4,800. Year will be 3. So add these two lah. It's a very taxing. Letih. So year will be 360 time with 2. Okay. Lepas tu anda kena fokus dalam kelas. Yang ni 24 minus physics. This is your RE. This is for 2 years. This is RE. Hopefully correct lah. Then you have chess. Chess, isn't it? Chess. So if you buy 1,002 each and you buy 15 chairs, how much altogether? 18,000, okay lah. 18,000 means your qualifying expenditure is 18,000 because less than 20,000 it, and you can less your ACA 100% because the chair is less than 1,002 and the total amount is less than 20,000. Like here, we have 26. So the first 20,000 here, ini berapa ni? Ni patutnya 20,000 kan? Ini 20,000. Ini pun 20,000 kan 10. The other 3 claim as a furniture fitting. So here, luckily, the whole thing is minus 18,000. So you get nil for your residual expenditure. Okay. Luckily, we can finish within 1 hour. Okay. So this is important question, 15 marks in exam. Don't worry about the rates. Okay, I'll let you know what is the rate because this is very clear. This is very clear, but only the heavy word problem. So when you look at the question, well, heavy means 20, but forklift is always not very heavy, isn't it? Okay. So any question you want to ask? So sir want the answer maybe after your holidays lah. After your holidays you can submit lah. Not on this Sunday. Sunday we'll start a new topic, that is IBA. So as usual, after the IBA class, the sir will make one more online on Monday lah. Okay. Maybe if I will discuss the time so that we can complete these 2 topics. Then come back, we do the business income. After that, partnership. Then, because so many holidays, luckily I'm so happy that you came for this class and this. Okay. So this is the answer. So you can take pictures on this. This for the tables. Okay. Question, which one? Tables what? Mana table? Oh, sini. Question 3, tables 1009. Okay. Okay. Trust, sir. If you can do all these questions, you are prepared 100% in your final. Only this item lah, general machinery. Okay. Car, look. Oh, this one more we left out, isn't it? Oh, nombor 2 left out ni. Kenapa tak habaq ni? Kenapa siapa pun tak habaq, sir? Semua ada row ke tak ada row? Ada nyawa ke tak ada nyawa? Okay. Let me minum kopi dulu. Okay. Ni ada kereta ni. This car is a used car, isn't it? First of all, it's a used car. If used car means the limitation is only 50,000. So look at this. The car, which is used, okay. This is bought in YA 2022. So the qualifying expenditure is not 85. The qualifying expenditure will be 50,000. And you get IA and AA. This is 20%. This is 20%. Okay, this is 10,000. This is 10,000. So this is 20,000. So you got 30,000. Okay, in 2022. When the car was sold in 2025 for 32,000. Wow. So what do you do? So YA 2023 to 24. So AA 0.2 and time 2 lah. Time 2, you get 20,000. So your RE here is 10,000. So when you sell your car, RE, okay, there's a certain complication in the car. Okay. General machinery. Okay. For the car, Okay. Remember, the amount you receive is 32,000. Okay. But I told you, isn't it? This 32,000, if the car old value was 85,000. Okay. The 32,000, look at this, you received the insurance for 32 because the car value was 85. But for our tax purpose, the car qualifying is only 50. Remember earlier during my question 1, we have to determine the price of the car based on this. So how? Simple as that. Okay. So 50,000. Oh, same. 50,000 time 32,000. Oh, no wonder easy lah. So 32,000 here. Okay. So you have a balancing charge of 22,000. Okay. And your capital allowance claim is 10, 10, 20. You got 40,000 claim. CA 40. So your balancing charge is only 22. So it's not limited lah. Okay. Unless this is 52,000. Remember, you have 20, 20, 40,000. Your capital allowance is 40,000. Okay. Currently, yeah. 20, another 20, 40. If your balancing charge is 52, your balancing charge is limited to 40,000. Okay. But luckily in this case, it's only 22, which is less than 40. So the whole thing will be taxable later. Okay. For car, the car although 85, so you have to record only for 50,000 because it's a used car. Used car and also not licensed. So 40,000, the normal calculation. But when you sell, you must have this amount. Sometimes, oh, wrong. The price of the car must be here. No wonder. This is 50,000 limitation of your car. 85,000 is the value of the car plus 32 value. Wrong. This is the correct way. No wonder lah, sir. Nampak apa ni? Okay. This is the correct sales proceed value. Okay. This is the selling proceed. Can you see this? 50,000 is the car value. Okay. The original value is 85 and 32 is the selling price. So a portion accordingly 82. So you still get allowed. This is the correct answer. Understand this. Okay. Okay. Ambil gambar kalau nak. Okay. Thank you very much for coming to the class. Appreciate. So we'll see you on this, what do you call this, Sunday class. Sunday new topic. We'll see you in the class. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everyone.